Guys, welcome back to another Chevy Silverado build. As you guys seen in the last video, we got the wheels, the lift kit, we got the intake. What else? Oh, the bullet antenna and just some other minor things like that. But today we got some lighting. This is some LED rock lighting that Tyler got on Amazon. What'd you say it was like 50 bucks or something?
Yeah, that's really.
Do you know the brand or anything? No, so it's probably some Chinese brand. These lights seem pretty high quality. They're metal. There's 12 of them, and they come with these like little rubber isolators if you're mounting them to the body so nothing rusts. Bolts, there's Allen's with a bolt and a nut. Just some wiring. We're gonna have to figure this out. One wire that splits into 12, so we'll figure that out. Some extensions, just came with 2. A relay, and I believe this connects to the battery. It also has a fuse there, and here's the controller. Is it just white? Does it do anything else or just turn on white?
It just turns on white. You could choose different colors. I just wanted the white.
Probably hook this up first because I believe this goes to the battery and then this goes to the ground. We'll also hook up a light just to see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. There's the battery right there. So we'll probably mount the power and ground directly to the battery, and the relay we're gonna have to tuck up in here somewhere. Also, the controller wire is really long, so I think if we can find a hole in the firewall somewhere, we'll go ahead and route that to the driver's side. We're doing a little bit of testing here. We got all the lights plugged in. We originally just had one because we were trying to see what they look like. And this wiring is a little bit confusing. We plugged up the negative to the negative, the positive to the positive. Right here, we're clicking the remote and we could hear it clicking the relay, but the lights would just like flash and they would turn off really quick. And the problem is that this connector right here that goes from all this wiring to the rest of the wiring, there's arrows that show them which way to go. And I had them backwards. I didn't know that they could plug in negative to positive and positive to negative, but apparently it can. As well as all of these lights too, because these ones have arrows as well. You know, make sure the arrows are pointing the right way. There we go. It's hard to tell how bright they are right now because it's really bright out here. Are all of them on that you can tell? It might not matter for the LEDs if the lights are wrong.
I think they're all on.
To put these onto the battery, as you can see, I already have them looped like this, but we don't want to have it like that. We're gonna need to get those connectors where it has the O, where it has the little O right here, and we're gonna put them right here on the positive and right here on the negative. Just undo that bolt and bolt them on there, and that should be good. Switch locations. But we got what we need over here. So we just got these little connectors from Harbor Freight. I think it was only like $5, but we're gonna be using the biggest ones they got right here, just 2 of them, to go right here on each of the leads. And we just laid out all this wiring right here. This goes to each of the lights. And we just discovered that these are not long enough. And so the way you're actually supposed to route this is this part needs to be as close to the middle of the truck as possible. So that way we can spread them each out, because if you just start right here, you're not gonna be able to reach them over here, or maybe even the back over here. You'll just be able to reach this one and that one. So we're gonna go ahead and wire those leads up, and this wire right here, which connects to all of them, we're gonna have to try to get that to the middle of the truck. These off. Took these gloves off.
Oh, we're taking the gloves off.
So that's a pretty big hole right there. So I'm gonna actually cut even more and just kind of twist it up. Put that over. Then we need to crimp this down.
All the electrical tape you could want.
Perfect. All right, same thing for this one. This one's got the fuse on it. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing work, Ross.
If my truck catches on fire, it's because of that amazing work.
You see a hole anywhere in the firewall? And then then this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the fuse out so that way it doesn't have power to it. There we go, okay. So 10 amp fuse, and I'll put this in. You know what we could do? Just route it like this. Have a wire going through here. And...
Oh yeah, I bet you would like that. Why don't you just drill a giant hole through the firewall into the cab? We'll ride it like that.
We could go, actually, you know what? We could drill it like right here.
Is that my speaker?
Your windshield.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at my speaker.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drill a hole through the speaker.
Yeah,
but...
windshield though, it's okay.
All right, so now we're going to route all these wires. We're gonna take off this fender liner and see what we can do about routing them. I believe it just uses like T20s all the way around. You got barely any fitment over there. All right, so we'll tuck that up here. Like that. So this wire is good. That wire that we have routed underneath the fender, we'd like to have it more towards the middle of the truck. That way all those wires can reach. But before we extend that wire, we're gonna put in these LEDs where we want them. That way we don't extend that if we don't need to. We're going to put these on, probably plug them up and see where Tyler actually wants them to shine.
The only thing it's mainly gonna want to show is the spring.
Okay.
Which is ugly as shit, but oh well.
Yeah. Too bad you don't have the real coil in there.
One day.
So you want to put it like kind of in the middle, like?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
This is roughly. Holy shit! It's right. Hold on, put that down. Okay, I just know that. I'll know where to mark it because there's a bolt there, and then this one's just right in the middle. All right, so we're trying to find a hole through the firewall to mount our controller. We're gonna try to mount it through that right there. When you look down here, you don't really see it, but Tyler's gonna thread a zip tie through it, and we're hoping we can see it. No, not yet. I hear it. I think it's hitting this box over here. Wait, hold on, let me remove this fuse. This is just a fuse box thing. Alright, so I'm gonna go up in here by the fuses. Keep in mind I can't really see it. I think you can see a little bit of the rubber. Yep, there you can see Tyler's finger. Perfect. All right. It's a pretty big gap, but it's just hard to reach. Like, we'll try to get it. This is the controller we got to route to, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna tug it behind this heat shield right here all the way across, and then hook it in to the firewall grommet right there, and then we'll tuck it underneath all of that later. But let's just see if we can get this through.
Alrighty, baby.
Here we go, and let's see if she'll fit. tight fit for her. Okay, it's in there.
Okay.
I'm feeding her through.
We'll see what comes on the other side. There's the cord. Right down there. So lift it up or pull it out just a little bit. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna try to grab it. I got it.
Make that fucker.
There she is.
We found it. You got the camera?
Yeah, I do.
Let's go. All right, pull it out. Wow, we actually found a way to do that shit. No way. Tyler's trying to figure this out for like the past 2 hours. He took off the full front of the dash, the bottom floor, trying to find a way to get over there. We wanted to put through that grommet, but we didn't know a way to get to it. And with this popped off, it gave us a little bit of light. You still can't see it through here, but you can see it through the bottom, but it's really hard to see. Bam. All right, so I was able to get the controller up here where we want it. We want to put it up in this little, I guess it's a coin holder. And to do that, I'm gonna need to drill a little hole up there. I'm probably actually gonna cut it because I don't have a drill bit that is this wide. So let's go ahead and do that and see if we can pop this thing in there. Yeah, just hold that super steady. Okay, now cut it. Yeah, actually hold it that way.
Oh, you want it that way?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
See what that is?
Bam. All right. That's what we got so far. We're gonna try to slide the controller in there. Should have closed my eyes when I did that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna throw it in. There it is. You can just pull it out like this and turn it on when you want to. While I was doing that, Tyler got both of the fender liners out on the rear, and I think I know where we're gonna put them. I'm gonna put one right here, and then one in the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark those and drill them out. All right, so we got all the lights put in on the front and the rear. And also, you guys see we got the wire tucked with the controller inside the cab. Now we need to route all of this wiring here to all of these lights and see if they reach. We'll sort out all of these. They're all the same. Doesn't matter which one goes where. All right guys, here they are. We got them all done. Tyler's just tightening up the last fender liner. Here's what the fronts look like. They look pretty good. They're all evenly spaced. And they light up the inside of the wheel well really good. You can also see the tread on the tire, which is really cool. The backs really light up. You can see the rough country shocks. Just looks really good at night. But anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. There's a lot more mods to come for this truck, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do it. Also stay tuned for the F-150 build. I'm gonna be posting those videos pretty soon, so make sure to watch that. But with all that being said guys, thanks for watching.